Hello again, everyone. Alright, so we're back playing some more Marvel Snap, and in the past 24 hours or so, we've had a new card. Everyone who's been playing the game has had a new card, Kitty Pryde. Now, she was in the game, and then she broke the game, so they took her out and they fixed her. Tweaked her a little bit, and yeah, we're going to have a little play around with Kitty and the deck that we're going to use, which we are adapting from Cozy Snap's Kill Bounce deck. So, let's show it you. Okay, so there's only one change, which is Kitty from Cozy's deck, but I have adapted it a little bit. We've put in Kitty instead of Mysterio. Now, for those of you who haven't seen that video, let me just explain each of the cards in the deck, because I should have done this last time. So we got the Hood, adds a demon to the hand. The demon is 6 power for 1 cost, so it's a pretty good card. Kitty Pryde, the star of this show. When this returns to your hand, plus 2 power, and returns at the start of each turn. So you always have to make sure you've got 1 energy left on turn 6. So it's pretty important making sure Kitty's got room. We're going to go for Nova. Nova is arguably important for the fact that for the kill part of this deck. When this card is destroyed, give your other cards plus 1 power. Okay, pretty straightforward. We've got Iceman. Give a random card in your opponent's hand plus 1 cost. Now, this one's probably one of the more exchangeable cards, but just for the fact that this might disrupt your opponent, it is worth trying to keep it in. I was debating taking it out for Mysterio, but I thought I kind of like the disruption. Just the idea that supposing someone's got Sandman, I might be able to give that 1 extra cost. Alright, so after that we've got Yondu. Again, this is feeding into the kill bounce part of the deck. Destroy the top card of your opponent's deck. So, again, pretty happy with that. Hitmonkey. Now, this was last month's Season Pass card, so maybe you won't have this. But I look at it and I think, in general, it's a good ramp card. You could probably swap it out for something like Angela or Bishop. So it's just basically a simple card for me to play. So give gains plus 2 power for each other card you played this turn on reveal. Next one, Beast. Now, arguably this is the MVP of the deck. On reveal, return your other cards at this location to your hand. They cost 1 less. So the aim will always be to play Bishop on Kitty's lane. That way we get a 0 cost Kitty, and we can then play more cards. Next up, we got Carnage. Destroy your other cards here, plus 2 power for each destroyed. Now, I did try and keep Carnage out, but I felt like there was just too little destruction going on without Carnage. So, yeah, you had to come back into the deck for Mysterio. Then we got Killmonger. Destroy all 1 cost cards. So, this is a bit of a challenge because Kitty is obviously 1 cost. Even if she's reduced to 0 by Beast, she is still 1 cost. So, essentially, we always have to time our Killmonger to not hit Kitty. Very interesting. Then we've got Moon Girl. This is the fun part of the deck. Duplicate your hand. So if you haven't got enough room to duplicate all your cards, it'll be the first ones from the left. So ideally, you'll have She-Hulk and Death that can be duplicated. And then if you can play that turn 4, you could have a very good final turn. And just speaking of these two, for the She-Hulk costs 1 less for each unspent energy last turn. So ideally, Moon Girl turn 4, She-Hulk on turn 6 after skipping turn 5. It's a very good play. And then Death, recently reduced from a 9 cost card to an 8 cost card. Description, costs 1 less for each card destroyed this game. So ideally, turn 6 we can play a She-Hulk. If we've Moon Girl'd anyway, we could play She-Hulk, 2 She-Hulks, and Death for free. So it could be quite an explosive final turn, especially if you can play Kitty as well. So that's the deck. Same as last time, go and play 10 games, see how we get on. Okay, first opponent is Thor Odin's son. Okay, so we always want to play Kitty first turn. Just for record, featured location at the moment is Milano. Turn 5 is the only turn cards can be played here. So let's play Kitty. Let's just get her on the board. All right, so they've got a Yondu. They snipe our She-Hulk, so bit of a shame that. Location 2, Avengers Compound. On turn 5, all cards must be played here. We pull our Killmonger. So this turn we're going to play Kitty again, and we're going to play our Yondu. So let's see what we can snipe from them. You play Bucky Barnes. We get their Wong. All right. For those of you who don't remember or don't know, okay, Bucky, when this is destroyed, create the Winter Soldier in its place. Winter Soldier, for some reason it's a 2-1. I think that might be a bug because it should be a 2-6. Anyway, we just lost our Killmonger because of Sokovia, destroy a card from each player's location. So we're going to... We don't want to use Carnage yet, it's a bit too early, so we're just going to play Kitty again. Okay, they play Wolverine. Okay, I kind of like this deck. This hand. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Moon Girl here. This is giving me Galactus vibes, but there isn't a ramp element right now. They might have it if they play Electro this turn, though. So I do like the idea that we could have 2 deaths. Okay, so we have to play this turn. Yeah, this one's quite interesting as far as what we're going to do. So I think we play a double Carnage and Kitty. They're really skipping hard. Oh, hang on, I didn't see that card, never mind. So 18 power in the mid to my 10, 4 on the right. So we're looking okay with this final turn. So it's about where we place our power. Neither of us went for Milano. Supposing they wanted to Galactus, it would be a bit weird. Because, sure, the Wolverine could bounce, but that's about it. So I think what we do is we do Death there. We do Death there. Kitty, Kitty. And we just count my numbers here. 4, 16, and 22. There's room for a bit more there. So I think we play Hitmonkey there. Let's see how it goes. Oh, I thought I clicked. Death. She-Hulk. Okay, that's 21 there. Easy. 30 24 power. Okay, so we could have snapped. It's something I really need to get better at with the game. It's probably why I'm ranking low at the moment. But yeah, that was a good round. Okay, let's go on to the next round. Okay, round 2 up against Narcas. Crimson Cosmos. Cards that cost 1, 2, or 3 can't be played here. Now that isn't cost cards. That is cards that cost. So it's a bit of an important distinction because if we do reduce our cards, we can play there. So let's play Yondu turn 1. Let's just get an idea of what's in the deck. Zabu. All right. That helps us a little bit because if they were planning to play full cost cards, they will have to be full cost. Sorry about my nose, by the way. It's really itching. Okay, so Avengers Compound again. I think what we'll do is we'll play Iceman. I don't particularly want to play Beast into that lane straight away, so hopefully we draw another 1 cost. Okay, then Milano. Okay, this is not a great set of locations right now. So I think I'm going to skip this turn. In fact, Avengers Compound and Milano is quite a nasty combination because we can't play into Milano. It's only just occurred to me that. So really we need to pull Killmonger at some point just so we can get rid of that squirrel. Okay, we pull our Kitty. So now we're going to play Kitty Beast. Okay, Shauna plays 3 1-cost cards. All right, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. We haven't got death, so there is a benefit to destroying them, but I don't think it's right now. So I think we do Yondu. We do Iceman. We do Carnage. No, I think we'll play Kitty then. Let me just see. That's not a lot of energy, I'll admit, but that means Kitty can bounce. She's 0 cost, so we can play her left. Trouble is She-Hulk's not going to cost a lot. I actually think we need to destroy now, so we've got room for the final turn. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so 0 actually did a number on their Star-Lord. That's nice to see. Okay, so we're winning the mid. And really now, I feel like the main thing is just making sure we get enough power out with Killmonger. So, yeah, I think we're going to be okay. If we play Death in the mid, then... Oof. Yeah, this is awkward because I can't play there. I think Kitty's got to go there, but the trouble is I can't play anything else. I think that might be it then. I might have to make sure I just win this lane. I win the draw. So, we do that. And that... Oh, hang on, and we'll play Kitty as well. And that should be enough to win this lane. And hopefully that's enough then to win the Crimson Cosmos. Ooh, okay. 12. That's a lot of destruction. Yeah, we win the draw there. Victory. It feels so risky playing Killmonger that late, but it's worth it. All right, 2 for 2 so far. Let's see if we can get 3 out of 3. Okay, round 3. We're up against Snappy Kestrel. Some of these names are really giving me bot vibes, it's got to be said. Well, they probably are bots, but yeah, a bit concerning about that. Okay, so Kitty's on the board for both of us. Bit of a mirror match to play. Okay, the peak didn't do that much harm to us, thankfully. So we're going to do Kitty and Nova. Bit of a shame that Kitty wasn't peaked. Would have been nice if she'd have been 0-1. Okay, Bast. Just for those of you who don't know, set the power of all cards in your hand to 3. So that can be quite a useful card. I mean, I would like it. Central Park's added squirrels to the board, and for the record, the peak, each card in your hand swaps its power and cost. Okay, so I think we're going to do Iceman and Kitty. Only concern is if they Killmonger early. Nah, we're going to be fine. They've got the beast out, so they've got a 0 cost Kitty. Okay, the hood's on the board. I would like to use Moon Girl, but I'm thinking we've got some nice cards around here, so I'm actually going to go slightly low tempo. We're going to go Hood there. Actually, no, I'm going to play Hood over there because we can at least gain 1 power on a -2. And I don't see a reason not to. We're going to play Kitty there. All right, they had a good guess with Star-Lord. We haven't got Killmonger yet. So, we're going to play Moon Girl here, and we're going to play Kitty there. So this will effectively rule out Killmonger. So it'll rule out all our destroy options and... do I want to do Moon Girl then? The thing is, yeah, there's not much point copying Death anyway now I think about it, because Death's just going to be 8 cost. So I think instead we'd be better doing Kitty and She-Hulk. Just get She-Hulk on the board. Kazar adds power to 1 cost cards. Kitty again. And Rocket. Good guess. Okay, we're looking a bit low for power, so this is the first one that's really loot at risk. Okay, we've got a Hit Monkey for the final turn. Got enough cards still. I think we're going to have to give up the left. I don't think we can do a thing about that. What I would say, though, is we can go 6 here and probably secure that. And then if we play 1, 2, 3, we might be able to squeeze the right lane. This one's close, though. I don't know if we can pull this one back. I mean, we've just put 4 cards down, so that should be an 8 power Hit Monkey. So 20 power total. I'd be surprised if we lost it, but again, it's a bit close. Okay, so Kitty went left, a squirrel went right, and Angela. Yeah, we should be fine here. There we go. 17-19 for the win. Again, I didn't feel confident on that one, so I feel okay not snapping, but with 3 for 3, it feels like we're not getting the cubes we're deserving at this point. Okay, round 4, we're up against G Nelf. So, turn 1, we play Iceman. Always a good idea to get your Iceman out early. Again, I'm going off cozy there. I do feel the need to reiterate things like that. I'm not trying to break the mold or anything. I know that he was the one who set this deck up, so I'm just following what I learned from his video, plus just adding Kitty to it, essentially. So Yondu gets Absorbing Man, and Zabu for them is played into the Miniaturized Lab. Milano's the 3rd location, so we can only really play into the Baxter building. That's a bit worrying. So, I think we're going to play both Nova and Carnage now, because the last thing I'd want is, say, a Green Goblin going there or something like it. I'd say it's unlikely a Green Goblin would be there, to be honest, because Zabu's reducing 4 cost cards, but you never know. Plus, it's good to get Death down. Okay, so Typhoid Mary. So this is a Toxic Sera deck. You know what? We're going Moon Girl. We're going to get 2 deaths. We can play 1 turn 5 in Milano and 1 in turn 6. Maybe Baxter building. Okay, so a bit like I said, we'll do Death and we'll do Kitty Pryde there, because why not? Okay, they're down. Luke's there, so this is going to be the Hazmat. And my guess would be this final card's going to be Odin. Can't do. I don't know what's happened. That's an interaction I've not seen yet. Okay, so that was really weird. You know, it's just occurred to me, it might not be Odin, it could be Spectrum. If that's the case, it's going to be +2 power here, which would take it to 9. So I still think we're safe there. I think what we do is we play Death there, and we play Kitty there. I think that might be the play, although I'm not entirely convinced by that, I must be honest. Oh, destroying a card. Well, 2 cards. Okay, they get my Moon Girl. Go for my Carnage. I say that, we're not going to win now. Yeah, the Gambit wrapped me. So, fair dues, I can't complain there. I can't say I know what happened to Kitty. She bounced back into my hand, so why did she remain 0 cost? That's the bit I don't get. Unless, oh, it's probably Hazmat. Hazmat reduced the cost, didn't it? All right, I should have worked that one out. All right, on to the next one. So I'd say so far we're doing okay. If I'm right, we're 3-1. So we'll start off with Kitty. We'll play in the mid. I would be surprised if I started seeing Electras come out of the woodwork. Okay, that I'm really glad we got Kitty there. So yeah, we're really being cornered in here. I'll tell you what, let's play Kitty there again. Might as well just... We don't want to fill the right lane too quickly, so I feel like playing Kitty there is probably not a bad idea. X-Mansion, all right. I feel like this should be a good idea, to be honest. Okay, we're going to play Hitmonkey. I'm thinking about how I want to fill this lane up. Okay, so another one goes into the lane. Green Goblin, yeah, that doesn't fill our lane. And Valkyrie, oh, that stings. I mean, it's not the worst. It would have been 1-6, instead it's 1-5, so... And actually saying that Hitmonkey gained power, so it wasn't the worst thing to happen, although apparently Logros thought it was. All right, we get a retreat. I'm not sure what happened there, but we'll take the win. On to the next one. Okay, so we've got Dream Dimension. Once again, we'll start with Kitty. They put down Squirrel Girl. Dream Dimension on turn 5 cards cost 1 more. Camp Lehigh, that gave us Gambit. So we're going to play Kitty again, and we'll play Iceman. Okay, some ice in the deck. Turn, well, location 3, Murder World. Okay, so we're going to play Kitty over the left again, but we'll play the HUD over here. My thoughts are we might be able to do Moon Girl either next turn, or we might be able to do turn 5. But reducing Death's cost is a bit of a priority at this point. Okay, so we get Hitmonkey. That's not bad. We're going to do Demon, Kitty, and Hitmonkey. Okay, 12 power on the left. It reduced to 6 when Kitty returns. She's now a 2/8. Not entirely sure what I want to do with these next turns. I feel like we've got to destroy something, but I don't know what we could destroy. Also, I'm debating whether we should just leave She-Hulk. We could just play Kitty again. That would be taking her up to 110 for the final turn. It would also reduce She-Hulk. Yeah, I think we do that. We just play Kitty. Play it there. We've got 5 in our hand, so we'll be able to pull Kitty back. Hopefully we get Killmonger. Perfect. So again, it feels weird wanting Killmonger, but my gut says this will be Ultron in a minute. So if we play that... Oh, just a little too high for She-Hulk. Okay, if we play that, and that. No, we don't do that. Don't do that. Sorry, I'm just working this one out the best order. Like that over there. That should be okay. So that'll give us 4 power there. We'll lose the Iceman and the Demon, so we're sacrificing the middle lane. Let's try it. They snapped, I should have. So we're going to be right with the Ultron bots. They're dead and gonzo. There we go. And we gain 4 power on the right. And we've got a nice big kitty on the left. And so it's pretty elegant, that. Alright, so on to the next one. Okay, this one is as Matt. First turn, Iceman. So we didn't want to play into Lekka Guila, and to be honest, I'm really going to try my hardest not to. We're going to play Yondu. We don't know what Westview will turn into, but for now, at least we can see what's in their deck. Drax, so Guardians of the Galaxy, it seems. Or at least some form of that. Oh man, they really want rocks in my deck. Alright, so this is kind of sucky. We're going to play Carnage because as much as I don't want to Carnage these two, I need to bring Death down, and for all I know, we're going to get a bunch of rocks. Okay, so we've got 6 power Carnage. Thank you, Asmat. I could actually do with a bit of that. Okay, so that's turned into Luke's bar. Alright, I think what we're going to do is... Love how I'm working this one out as I'm saying it. I think we play a rock and we play Hit Monkey. Okay. Probably should have given up that lane if I'm being honest. And we get another rock. Fantastic. Let's put Death down. It's very early. I don't know if I'm going to get anything better than this, but honestly, this is a couple of bad locations. What are they doing? Gamora. So we're both 12 power there. Okay, we might be able to help ourselves out here a little bit. Let's do 1, 2, 3, and let's just hope they haven't got a Cosmo. That should be, what, 17 power? Oof. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be honest, not much I could do there. Not much I could do. So, a bit unlucky, but it happens. So, on to the next one. We're up against John. I am Groot. Central Park. Alright, that's pretty good if we can get Killmonger. In the meantime, kitty action. Turn 2, what you got for me? The negative zone. Eek. Alright, we got Killmonger. Alright, we're really being treated today. We'll do that. We'll play Iceman. Okoye. All right. I hear a lot lately that if you see Okoye, it's most likely a bot. So, I think what we're going to do is we'll play Kitty again, and we're going to play the Hood, and we'll play Yondu. They'll both bounce back to my hand as well. We could really do with a destroy option in a minute though. Ooh, okay, bad time for Kitty. But to be honest, that's the one risk with Kitty. It's a one-cost card, so it can happen. Still though, I don't mind that. We got some good stuff out of that. In fact, it gives us a little bit more freedom to do... we don't do that yet. Saying that we could. I'm just thinking it's turn 4. Maybe we get Moon Girl? Trouble is we're leaving it late if we don't put power on the board. I think we're going to leave Demon. Just because we got Killmonger ourselves, we don't know if they're going to do something. So Okoye buffed the Mysterios up to 1 power, except for this one in Luke's bar. Okay, we get the Hit Monkey. That's 7 cards in our hand, so we've got to start playing them. So I think what we do, we play She-Hulk, we play Death, and we'll you know what? We will do that. We'll do one more Hood. Yeah, I'd really hoped I could get a Moon Girl, but that just didn't land. Okay, so we're going to do Nova, Hood, Yondu for giggles, I guess. Then Killmonger. Oh, hang on, I'm not counting my energy right. I think I thought everything was free then. So I do want the Nova. I feel like that's important. Then Killmonger there, why not? Demon. Maybe we keep Killmonger on the left and put the demons there. So that's 10. That's 14 power there, and that's... oh, negative zone. So that would be 10... 14, 17? Oh, 18 even, I think. It's 6 on top of 9, so 15. Let's give it a go. Oh, I'm saying that the demons don't get powered up, so they will be affected still. Okay, so bit of a loss there. Still 6 power though. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Go and say. That's the one disadvantage to playing Killmonger earlier, that then suddenly you've got the demons. Alright, on to the next one. We're up against Rock'em Sock'em Robot. Now, this is a situation I don't particularly like. We don't have a decent one-cost card in our hand. This is kind of why I'm tempted to take Nova out of the deck, but it has such good destroy synergy, it's hard not to put it in there. I think we do play it. We'll play it in... go on, we'll play it there. I'm reluctant to do it because the next move is Carnage, and I don't want to destroy it that early. That's better. We can do Yondu. And then if we destroy it, at least it takes Carnage to 9 power. Alright, destroy down Baku. Don't see that often. So Scorpion, thank you. Just really destroyed our hand a little bit, or the power in our hand. Go on, we'll do that. We'll do a bit of Beast. It's not like we need the ninja, but it's there. So with that in mind, I think we can hold on to Nova temporarily. We can do 1, 2. Actually, saying that, let's do 1, 2, and 3. And then just put Nova over there for later on. Okay, so Thor's out. Spider-Man's down. Carnage should go up to 7, that's not bad. Now, I'm thinking Moon Girl. Yeah, Moon Girl seems the good play, so we'll play that over there just to buff our power in that lane. Unfortunately, we won't get cost reduction on She-Hulk, so we can only play 1. But maybe there'll be an incentive to play Killmonger instead. Plus, they don't know what I'm Moon Girling. Could be Death. Which we just so happen to pull. So I think we do that. We're going to Death, and we're going to Killmonger. My guess is here they're going to Mjolnir, or they're going to use Mjolnir on Wong, but I don't know what they're going to do over here. Oh, they're just dooming, right? So that's 10 power. We win the mid. Yeah, nice and easy. All right, pretty solid that. You know, the only thing I keep saying is I need to snap more often because I'm just not climbing rank as much as I deserve. Okay, so our final opponent, at least by my count, is Squeezing Farts. Some names just elicit that reaction, don't they? Okay, so Yondu mid gets their Nebula. Can't see what they've hidden in the Dark Dimension. So we played Yondu into the kiln. I'm unable to speak English right now, it seems. We'll do Iceman and we'll pop a Nova over there as well just to put something out there. Hala. Okay. We're going to play Kitty and Hitmonkey in the mid. Kitty will bounce back into our hand. With any luck, we can get Beast so that we can move all of that. Okay, so no luck there. I think what we're going to do, I'm going to snap back. We're going to be bold. We're going to play Moon Girl. And that means next turn I can play 2 kitties. Okay, I can't play 2 kitties. So, because of that lack of freedom, we'll play She-Hulk. Just get some early power in Hala. Ideally, we could get Killmonger so that we can just sneak it into the Dark Dimension. Right now, I've got no idea what's lingering over there. Whatever it is, it's a 1-cost card. We know Nebula was in the deck. Something tells me this is going to be something control-based, but I don't know what you would hide for control. It's either, well, I'll say control, it could be something like Ebony Maw. I.e. an ongoing card. So, Death was not what I wanted. We've won the kiln and we're winning Harla. So I think we play a Kitty and a She-Hulk. Whether that's the right play, I don't know. But the only thing that will really wreck me is a Doctor Doom. Okay. Blue Marvel. So that's 12 power in that lane. There's Ebony. Yeah. I wasn't expecting Ultron. Yeah, I'll give that credit. That was a good final play. So yeah, a bit disappointing that. I think if I'd have played those cards over here, we would have been all right because we would have won the lane. And I'm just doing the quick count. It would have been 17-1 to 31, 28. So yeah, we'd have still lost on the draw, but yeah, just a little bit unfortunate that. Again, as well, that's an argument that Killmonger is ideally needed because, if anything, we could have played it. Oh, of course we could have played it. So yeah, just a bit unfortunate we didn't get Killmonger in that round. So I did this last time and I do want to show you the difference. So the Galactus deck I ran in the last video, that had a very low win percent rate. Whereas you look at this, 70%. Granted my net cubes were terrible, but I think we lost 8 on that final round. Plus I wasn't snapping. The one time I actually snapped, ironically I lose. But yeah, you look and you think, that is still decent 70%. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm probably going to run this now for the rest of the season. If not, I'm going to run it until there's a point when I think, okay, the meta has changed. If I keep running this, I'm going to drop cubes. But yeah, I feel need to re-emphasize this. If you look at my rank, I'm 52 right now. I've dropped since the last video. And I know that I need to start snapping. I think that's been my biggest issue. And if I was to say the issue with this deck, I don't see a natural snapping point at times. If you think about, say, a discard deck, which I'll be happy to do another video on, by the way. A discard deck, you know when to snap. It's when you can see MODOK, Apocalypse, Dracula. You know when you've got your key cards and you're like, right, I can get my final plays lined up. Whereas something like this, because there's a lot of possibilities with play, it's hard to know instinctively, right, this is a snap. So I feel like the more you play it, the better it'll become, the more instinctive a snap will come. But right now, I feel like, especially with Kitty only being in the game about 24 hours, it's still something I'm learning. So let's see if we improve within the next week or so. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, folks. If you want to know more, leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed it as well, hit the like button. And yeah, I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye for now, everyone.